one of the league's grand settings, AT&T Stadium in Arlington. So good to have you with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. We are about set for kickoff. Greg, talking to the coaches all week. We're so curious to see what's going to play out here at the start of this one.
And ideally, I think each of these teams is thinking, okay, we think this is how the game's going to unfold. This is our plan. This is how we're going to go attack. And if that's the case, great. But very rarely does that happen, Mike. So it's really the team that makes the best adjustments in real time, in between possessions, in between snaps. The team that adjusts the fastest and the most efficiently, they're the ones that come the end of the game, they tend to have the advantage.
And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
18, Rattler, 18, come on. Panther 11, Panther 11. Mustang 19. Ready?
Throwing to begin is Richardson. That's caught by Watson. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. He'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Come 19, come 19. Here we go. 60 Maverick, let's go.
Out of shotgun, Richardson. Thrown left side, the catch is made. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. From the gun, Richardson. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Hawk 70, Hawk, let's go. Buffalo 18. Go.
On 2nd down, Richardson. Quick throw here is complete. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with 1st and goal.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by...
To the end zone. It's intercepted. And the visitors are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Putting the tight end in motion. He'll go again here with Henry. And he'll be near the 1st down marker. Let's call it a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down. Play action now. It's Nix. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
They'll run for it with Henry. A gain of 11 there as the decision to go for it pays off.
This is how you drop your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
On first down, here's Nix to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. Quick throw, taken in. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So, not much to speak of. What can they do here on third down and 7?
Let's go now. Buffalo 18. 7-5.
Nix from the gun on third down. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. The fair catch here, called for and made beyond the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Past the 60. 19 Lions. Ready.
Richardson gonna look to throw. And that's gonna wind up incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
18.
They'll try again. It's second and 10.
60.
Here's Richardson. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend. But as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in
trouble, and he's going to be taken down. That is Zach Sealer getting in there to bring him down.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to play. Still searching for our first points of the half. Greg and I back to Arlington at AT&T Stadium after this. Third and long. Here's Nix to throw. And that is incomplete.
And barring an aggressive decision here on fourth down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single first down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on. And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Looking to throw. Richardson. Little short pass here. Caught by his tight end. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
7 Pirates, 7 Bronco 80. 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready?
Throwing on second down, Richardson. And open downfield, it's Johnson. It's a gain there of 26 yards. First and 10 now from the 36.
Ready?
Richardson to throw. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
18 rattle. Ready?
Here's Richardson. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. And the visitors will take over here at their own 12.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
Nix, now to throw it here on first down. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
Let's make no mistake about it, Mike. I mean, this passing game, it just has not been very efficient here in the first half. I mean, they've produced more yards on the ground than through the air, and incompletions like that certainly aren't going to help. Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll go play action with Nix. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There is nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down. On comes the punter now, as he'll take this a yard or 2 into his own end zone. A fair catch called for and taken out beyond the 45-yard line.
At their own 48-yard line.
Here we go. Shot.
On first and 10, here's Richardson. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson. And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Cowboys move out to a 7-3 lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's first and 10. From the shotgun, here's Nix. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. A first down throw for Nix. There's a throw right side. It's going to be incomplete. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. To throw is Nix. He'll locate his tight end, George Kittle. Now another timeout called by this offense. They have 1 remaining as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this first half. Nix now on first and 10. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down. Throwing. Nix. The throw on the run is complete. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
A gain of 19 yards. And a first down.
Let's go now. 70 ready.
Throwing is Nix. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. And the Cowboys are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Open man, the tight end, straight down the field. Big gain, and that changes the complexion of this drive all the way down to the 40-yard line. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. This a 57-yard attempt. Aubrey's kick is good. So it's halftime here in Arlington with the Cowboys in front. As we'll send you over to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman standing by. He's got the EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. First and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. Whoa. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. And next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face second down and 7. Gonna go right back to Henry. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. Here comes 3rd and 6. They'll throw. It's Nix. Now a screen set up for Henry. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9. On the ground, here's Henry. And a spirited run there, somehow managing to gain a couple of yards. Off the play fake, here's Nix. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
This is a pass that just needs to be completed, Mike. The opportunity was there. His guy was open. They ran out of room a little bit there on the sideline. Couldn't quite get the ball up and down fast enough, and ends up being thrown out of bounds.
That's over the middle and taken in. He's got him.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that 3rd down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
On 1st down, here's Nix to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Michigan State. And the Cowboys are going to get the football at their own 23.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. From the gun, Richardson. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here. The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
60 Maverick, 79 Broncos.
A 2nd down throw for Richardson. That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one. The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Not going for 2. They'll kick the point after. The kick is good. And the visitors will tie things up. It's now 10-10. All level at 10 as this one's kicked off. The return starts at the 13. And he's going to be out of bounds here, and his guys will have it. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Go.
Out of shotgun, Richardson. Man open is Jones. He's got it. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
Here we go. Ready.
Richardson gonna look to throw. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble, second react.
This is intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey.
Intercepted. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Play action now. It's Nix. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. That one good for 26 yards. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10. A give right up the middle to Henry. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6 coming up. They'll drop to throw. Taking off. And Nix with the wise move there at the end. Sliding to a stop, but he's got the first down. They send the tight end in motion. Here's Henry. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Here comes second down. Here's Nix to throw. That's out to Kittle as they set up the screen. And they bring him down inside the 20.